Across the country, outrage directed at the people making decisions about controlling this pandemic.
Leave after leave!
She needs to be fired.
3 in 10 say they've actually considered quitting, and I talked to several who actually are quitting their jobs, leaving medicine after sacrificing so much to get into this field.
The public health official called to testify during that meeting faced racial slurs, verbal attacks, and he said even physical intimidation as he was getting ready to leave.
Protesters showing up at her home, some with guns. This summer, she resigned.
Public health officials who have been harassed, threatened, and even sued responding to the pandemic.
I was escorted out of a public meeting about mask mandates because the sheriff's department thought that I was in danger.
Closing the beaches early in the pandemic was a tough decision for Santa Cruz County Public Health Director, Dr. Gail Newel, and made her a target of threats ever since.
The most worrisome ones were threats to my life and the life of my family members, especially my children.
This is a worldwide event. It affects whole populations. So we just implore everyone to be patient, be kind, do your part, and even more important, to just stick with us a little bit longer and wear the mask, wash your hands, stay at home.
Social media has played a huge role in misinformation and spreading of disinformation. So we want to drive home the importance today of everyone eligible in our community to get vaccinated for COVID-19. The time has never been more urgent.
My feelings of discomfort were coupled with compassion. And so while there were words used like communist and tyrant and fascist and a lot of accusations that there really wasn't a pandemic, I could always understand that these people came from their own place of fear, discomfort, anger, all of those things, and people need a place to put that.
The outpouring of support has been enormous for me and my coming forward and being willing to tell our stories. There's some indication now that it may be triggering some change that might protect health officials in some additional ways from higher levels.
For their fierce defense of truth in the face of relentless disinformation, this year's Benenson Courage Award goes to Mimi Hall and Gail Newel.